But okay, so yeah, let's talk about how you got into making music too. So like, what was it that made you be like, okay, I wanna get into music. I wanna get into that.
Well, I always kind of knew I was on, what I mean, be doing music. I don't know, like, like from when I was youngster, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But my biggest musical influences were like, Tupac Stewart. And a lot of people don't know why, you know what I'm saying, but I'm the real, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, back in the 90s, Tupac and Richie Rich and all these big name artists, E40s, you know what I'm saying? Drew House, you know what I'm saying? Who else? Nipsey Hammers. All these guys used to perform at Diamond Park. You feel? So that's why,
Yeah, and he's still
yeah,
yeah.
and Stoke. And my grandmother stayed 3 doors down from Diamond Park. You see what I'm saying? So like it was always like I was connected with that park coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like just by my grandmother being three houses down, always at that park when I was young. You know what I'm saying? So shit. Uh, when the Trump boys shot Sage Loda.
Yeah, but they did it at that park, yeah.
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 They did the cupcake remix at the Diamond Park. So once I found that, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm popping up on that.
Yeah.
I'm popping high. And then my grandmother passed in 2021. So I'm popping up on that. You know what I mean? With shit. So that was, and then after that, shit, I was like, man, let me start popping these videos and shit out the you know what I'm saying? I got them in the cloud, you know what I'm saying? Shit in the hard drive and
Videos? Like videos of back
videos, songs, you know what I'm saying?
oh, is the videos?
Yeah, just songs I've been collecting since I've been on and shit like that. Some of them I released, some of them need to be re-released and repackaged, you know what I'm saying? And shit like that. But yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's interesting because I feel like that's a part of because honestly, I didn't even know about that. I feel like that's just the fact that like the hella rappers used to perform at Diamond Park. I didn't even know that. I think that's a part of history right there.
Nah, sure.
Yeah, so that pretty much like seeing them perform like E40s back in the day when they were like a little bit younger. Seeing them, I was like, oh yeah, it's just dope.
Yeah, I was like, shit. At that age, I probably was like 5, 6. Cause this was probably like, I wanna say 93. So if it was 93, I was for sure 5, cause I'm born in 88. See what I'm saying? So 92 was maybe as young as 4.
And so E40 was probably like we're like late 20s, damn
I
near.
don't know, but I will tell you this. This is something I do know for a fact. Uh, Billy Z and E40 used to record at a studio right up the hill from our grandmother's house. You know what I'm saying? By Diamond Park. You know what I'm saying? And I always knew that coming up in the 90s and shit. I for sure knew that. But the concerts that they had at Diamond Park and shit like that, I was around for them. And you feel me? So I don't know how many young niggas my age or even older can even say that. You was at concerts with Too Short, Tupac. I mean, Tupac is a legendary, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, if they put a top 100 list together and the Wook'n says it, the West Coast list, a Bay Area list, a NorCal list, I'm gonna put Tupac as number 1 on all the motherfucking lists. You know what I'm saying? That's big. And then also the Tupac sign that they got in Oakland, they just put that up November 3rd, 2023. My birthday, November 3rd. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Like, I got you know what I mean? Shit, I got ties with this shit, man. That's how I feel about it. And I know another motherfucker out there, they probably gonna hear this and say, oh, make that key. All right, that's fine, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's very fine. But you asked me a question on my musical, you know what I'm saying, influences and aspirations, and I'm telling Tupac. You feel me? Now some other good lyricists, I would say it's Erykah Badu, Lil Boosie. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers, they got that painful soul music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you hear certain lyrics, and it just be like, damn, you know what I mean? Like that shit hit you, on some shit. So it ain't all just You know, Ibney Op, Jimmy Got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.